Hey guys, I hope you're having an amazing day and thank you so much for tuning in to this weird and wonderful video. I'm on my lunch break and I thought I would just kind of stop home obviously for lunch, and I wanted to do a quick video before I forgot about this, but I had the weirdest dream last night. So I dreamt that GG Allin, and if you don't know who he is, he was like this shock rocker guy from back in the day who took things to like extremes, like disgusting extremes. And I was never really a fan of Gigi. I've recently just started to learn about him based on those weird clickbaits that you see online, like celebrity deaths, pictures of dead celebrities. I'm one of those readers that will click the clickbait. So I was talking about him, and that's where I kind of learned about him and did a little research. So that was a long time ago. But last night, I had this dream that Gigi came to me to tell me that he wanted to make a movie before he died. And the movie was kind of like, I can't remember, I think it's called Pink Flamingos or something with Divine in it. It's kind of like that kind of vibe. Or in my dream, like the movie, like in a dream, he like telepathically showed me what the movie was, and it was kind of like, it reminded me of Human Centipede, if Human Centipede was a bizarre softcore porn. I don't know, it was so weird. It was so weird. So I don't ever want to think about Human Centipede in that way again. Actually, I just grossed myself out. But it was like that. It was really messed up. And he's like, yeah, I want to make this art movie and I never got a chance. And I'm telling you because I want you to tell people. And I'm like, dude, like I didn't even listen to your music. Like I had no idea who you were until I clicked on some clickbait. And he was like, whatever. This is what I want. This is my message. And I want this movie. I wanted to make a movie and I want people to know that I had plans for a movie and a script all written out and stuff. So I'm like, all right, dude, like, I'll tell people. So this is me telling people about my crazy dream. And it was so funny because in my dream, like, he came, he was wearing like a leather jacket and he had like white tighty whities on. And he was all dirty and gross. And based on what I've learned about Gigi, that's no surprise that he would come all dirty and gross. But it was like the weirdest dream. It was so vivid. It was so like real almost. It was like having a conversation with a real person. It was really bizarre. And I was just wondering, like, do you guys ever have like weird dreams about dead celebrities? Do you ever have like anything like that happen to you, or a celebrity comes to you and tells you, oh, I had this mission and I wanted to do this, and then you're like, okay. Because that's how I felt. Like, I was just like, okay. And then, then I woke up this morning and I've been thinking about GG Allin all day. And again, like, I consider myself someone who's into shock rock. I'm into all that. I love things. I love artists who push the boundaries and, you know, all of that. But he was a little too intense for me when I started to look into him. So it was just bizarre that I would have this dream. And it wasn't like I had just read about this death thing. Like, this was a long time ago. So it obviously must have been sitting in my subconscious somewhere. It's so weird how dreams can do that, or they can bring things up that you may have looked at months ago. And then suddenly you're dreaming about it and it's happening, or weird visitations in your dreams. I've had this happen before, once before. When I was younger, I had a dream that George Harrison, much more pleasant than GG Allin, that's for sure. No offense to any GG Allin fans out there, but George in my dream was much more kind and pleasant. And he came to my room in my dream and took an acoustic guitar off the wall that I had. And he started playing it, and he was playing me these beautiful songs and just like talking to me about how at the time I was learning guitar, and he was talking to me about that, and he was talking to me about just kind of how he didn't feel like with all the Beatles stuff, he kind of felt like it wasn't him. Like, he was telling me in a dream that he would have preferred just to kind of been a quiet guitar player, I guess, and just kind of do his own thing. And he started playing this song about like cowboys. It was so weird. And that one kind of made sense because, I mean, at least the Beatles, like, I did listen to the Beatles growing up. My dad is a big Beatles fan, so it's not surprising to me that I would have a dream about the Beatles. GG Allin, on the other hand, totally weird. Totally weird. Like, I don't know. It's just a weird, weird dream. I had to tell somebody. So my question to you is, have you ever had a weird celebrity dream? Or have you ever had a dead celebrity come and visit you or give you a message? And what do you think about that? Do you think it's just your subconscious kind of bringing things up that you might have read before? Or do you think that it is like their ghost coming to give you a message? Like, I don't know. I don't know where I stand on it. Part of me likes to think it's like just your subconscious and you're just dreaming and whatever. But sometimes dreams are so real. And I find dreams about dead people can be so real. Like, they just feel real. And that dream really did. So if we can make a drinking game out of all the times I've said so in this video as well. It was just a really strange dream last night, and I had to share. I had to share it. And I also wanted to update you guys with some ideas that I have for this crazy little channel. I wanted to say thank you to people who have subscribed and people who watch, because I really, really appreciate you hanging out with me. It's always been a dream of mine to finally start sharing my faith and what I do with others. I want people to know that you can be an individual, you can be yourself, and you don't have to worry about what other people think or other traditions think. So I'm hoping that I can teach you that. I'm hoping that over the next little while, I'm going to do a love spell video, because everybody can use a little bit of love in their life. So I have that coming up. I want to do a couple of, there's a few tags. There's a moon time phase, or a tag for if you're a woman and you're menstruating or whatever. And I thought that was cool because I have PCOS, so I have a completely different version of moon time. So I thought that might be interesting. And I saw a tag, like a spooky tag, and then I saw another one that was like tarot readers, your top 3 kind of things. Jessica the Story Witch is the one that did both the tarot tag and the moon time one. So I'm going to definitely do them and put them up here. I plan to do some more altar tours. I want to do a tour of this room. This is kind of the room that I do a lot of workings in, and I'm sitting at my working altar, which is basically just a desk. And I want to show you guys that, and I want to show you a couple of weird things I got around the house that I use for magic. And I also wanted to maybe do a video on how to just kind of save money when you're doing witchcraft. And a lot of people ask me about like supplies and how do they get those supplies, or how do they get the stuff that they need. And honestly, like, a lot of it is just stuff that you've gathered over the years, people give you, or you can find it outside or make it. It doesn't have to be expensive. There are so many awesome thrifty witchy tag or videos anyways, but I thought that I would do one and just share my perspective on it, and hopefully you like it. And I'm open to all kinds of suggestions. So if there's ever anything that you would like me to talk about or you would like to know about, please comment or message me or whatever, and I will definitely try to make it happen. But anyways, this is rambling on way longer than I thought. So thank you for hanging out with me. I should probably get back to work, and let me know about your weird dreams. I would love to hear if you're having weird celebrity dreams, or if you've had any dead celebrities come to visit you. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you want to hang out with me, please subscribe. You can join me on my weird and wild adventures. And one more thing. Tarot. The channel is called Tarot with Tasha, and I realize I don't always do a lot of tarot stuff, but it's because, like, my life is tarot. I read tarot cards all the time for people. But if you want a little daily dose of tarot with me, please feel free to follow me on Instagram at tarot_with_Tasha, or on Facebook groups. If you look up Tarot with Tasha, you should find me. If not, let me know and I'll send you a link. You can follow along and get daily tarot cards, and I have contests and stuff going on there. And I will be doing a tarot course for this channel, which is kind of just my own take on the cards, how I was taught the cards. So I want to share that with you. So if you're interested in learning about tarot, there's going to be some resources coming up in the near future. So for real this time, I hope you have an amazing day, and thank you for hanging out with me. And please tell me about your weird dreams. I would love to hear about it. And yeah, so until we talk again, have an amazing day. Thanks.